Hello and welcome back to another video. So we've got two blocked toilets today. Now they both involve jetting from the manhole. So enjoy the video.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
So as you can see, we've got a nice clear manhole. Now over here we have a stack that's got a really bad sill at the bottom. That bottom piece actually isn't attached. And the sewage has been coming up out of here, and it's also backing up in the toilet inside. So we'll give it a jet and we'll see if we can get it clear. We'll just get that bit of grass out of the way that's been growing at the frame. Now, I'm either struggling to get the jet to go up round the 90 bend, or this doesn't go directly to the stack. So we'll work out what we're going to do in a minute. Okay, so remember this collar that's not very well attached? Yep, that one there that falls right off. What I'm going to do is try and get our hand machine cable just in round that 90 bend at the bottom of here, see if we can punch a hole through it, and then we'll try and jet it again. And so hopefully that'll let the jet go through a bit nicer. This has been blocked a long time, this one. Right, so we've managed to get our cable all the way through, so what we're going to do now is give it another jet, and hopefully that's our blockage clear. Fingers crossed. So I'm just going to blow a bit of water through the gap at the bottom of the stack now. And then we're just going to wash this area down here, just to try and dilute down some of that sewage. As you can see, it's very rough grass. This garden doesn't really get maintained, to be honest with you. So it's not the easiest thing to clean up. Okay, so I'm just going to place the collar back on. I've advised repairing it properly. To be honest with you, knowing the state of this property, I don't think it's going to get done, to be honest with you. But I've recommended it anyway. As you can see, our toilet's clear as well. So the last thing left to do is wind all our hoses up. So on to the next job, which is another block toilet. So we'll go take a look and see what we can do about it. So that is what happens when you flush the upstairs toilet. So outside we have this manhole here, so we're going to pop that one up and see what we got underneath. So looking down it, we've got a clear chamber. Now there's a branch coming in on the left, two from the right and one upstream. Now it's a little bit dirty in there, but there's no sign of the blockage. So I'm thinking we're going to have to do some jetting to jet up to that toilet. I've already tried plunging it inside with no luck. So I also found this chamber in the hedge on the opposite side of the wall to the toilet, but looking at it I think it's storm because it's bone dry in there. Now it's properly right in the hedge, which isn't ideal for access, but we'll go back to our original chamber and we'll try and do a bit of jetting and see what happens. Now it turns out that this line only goes up to the hand wash sink, so what we're going to do next is try the line to the right hand side and hope that goes up to the toilet. Now I thought what I'd do just before I do that, whilst I wait for the jet to fill up a bit of water, is just run the camera up that line and see if that points us in the right direction. Now what I'm thinking is that these toilets all connect in blind. I think that one first on the left was our toilet. The next one's then the neighbours, and then that's also taken the neighbours because there's no other manholes outside any of the other houses. So what I thought I'd do is tie a rope around it and we'll do the old rope trick. It's a lot easier than taking out a toilet. Now I've left the camera in the drain and I had a bit of problems getting the jet past the camera, but yeah, you'll see in a minute, it worked quite well. Now, if anyone does drainage, learn how to do this. It's saved me on so many jobs. It's definitely a trick worth knowing. Now, it can be a bit fiddly to do this, but when it works, it works. Now, the problem was every time I pulled the rope, I was pulling the jetting hose back as well, so I had to find something in a second just to put a little bit of pressure on the jetting hose to stop the jetting hose coming back, so I thought I'll use my gully grabs. So that'll just hold the hose still, and then we can use the rope to guide the jet into the pipe. So the next thing I then did was tied the rope off just on the camera rail, just to hold the rope with that bit of tension on, so when I put the jetter on, it doesn't try and fly forwards again. And then the next thing to do is to slowly release the rope and let the jet do what it does. Now in a second you're going to hear the jet go quiet. Now what that means is it's a good indication that the jet is in the blockage. So usually that's shortly followed by a gush of sewage. And that then leaves us with one clear toilet. So all we've got to do now is test all the other ones and hopefully we should see it all come through the manhole.
Seems promising, I'll just run outside. Okay, man.
So I'm just going to give the manhole a little clean round. And then it's just a case of putting the manhole back down and then we're all done. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you could leave a comment, that'd be amazing. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible, so every single one of you counts. And once again, thanks for watching the video.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.